Sorry, I'm on my phone now while I'm setting my laptop up.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Well, we're just
we're
getting
in.
started. So, hi everyone. Welcome back to session 118 of our D&D campaign. I am still recovering a little bit from COVID, so you might hear me cough and sputter through it like that, like
How
that.
dare you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who will
And
die?
because I'm not
Who will die first, Aaron or Mike?
Yeah. Well, as I'm not on push to talk as well, because I'm doing this through my phone, you're gonna hear more coughing. Last week I managed to cut most of it out because I just wasn't like hearable. But this week, hopefully, it should be fine. So, yeah, let's get started then, shall we? How's everyone doing? Ready to go?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
yeah.
roll.
Nicely.
Setting up my laptop so I won't be able to see like Roll20 or anything.
Cool. I'll try and describe it, the scene to you as good as possible. But if everyone is ready to go, let us begin.
Cool.
So last we left off, session 118. Last we left our heroes, the Clive Five, had gathered their strength for the final attack on Aeron Shander, who, after seemingly having turned a new leaf to convince Scrimshaw and the party to set him free, ended up actually killing Aaron and Illyriel, and put in motion some sort of secret plan he'd clearly been setting up over years of preparation, involving the Arcanum in Lavar. Having brought both Illyriel and Aaron back to life, you discovered that Aaron had also almost killed Bet, taking the Book of Vile Darkness, which Aaron had been keeping in secret, and also had captured Taman and Aidmir, and had made the base of the Grace of the Crow his, through a sort of invasion. So you all teleported in, working with the rocks of the Frostbleed Peaks and Arnax. You timed your attack with a prisoner revolt led by Aidmir and Taman. But as the fight looked to swing in your favor, a Magister sacrificed himself to call down a devastating meteor swarm on all of you, and killing a large number of the prisoners who were fighting, and were also tied up, some of them, that's outside. And also knocking a few of you unconscious as well, I think. But Illyriel managed to cast a mass heal using her 9th level spell slot on most of the party, and you also watched as she threw out the rest of the remainder in an effort to save some of the prisoners who were caught by the explosion. A few monks stir, groaning. They mortal, but a larger number, unfortunately, around you remain dead. Their bodies, their corpses smoldering as the smoke begins to clear around you all. So Clive 5, Aaron lies within the temple, having retreated there or been in there all along. And you can all see this whirling dark storm raging above the temple. A strange black tornado of elemental energy seems to be sucked somehow from the clouds ahead into the temple. You watch as some of the roof slate tiles, watching this from outside, seems to be ripped off and join the vortex. You hear as Erin sort of like coughs and sputters from all the smoke around. She says, "He's no mortal elf. Look at that dark power." And you hear Taman shouting out around you, "He plans to do something with a trespasser. I feel her. I feel her dying." And Morna, you feel a tugging coming from your pocket as you sort of like face towards the temple. The bulge that you keep the coin in sort of bulges out and tears through your clothes, almost like as if there's like a big magnet within the temple. So if you want to try and catch it, if you can do you can use your reaction if you want.
Yeah.
But you're quite close to the temple, so it shoots out quite quickly. So make a dexterity check for me, please.
Save, we'll just check.
Just a check.
15.
Yeah, it slips through your fingers as you reach out for it, and you watch as it tumbles extremely quickly through the temple, and there seems to be some sort of like loud fizzling sound as it goes inside. But around you, there's the stench of death, burning corpses. There's smoke causing you all to cough and sputter. It's a strange sort of comparison to the snow that lies around the temple, at least. So, what would you all like to do? I'm going to put spell music on.
Mona Broxon, are you okay? Do you need Do you need any potion? Do you need any health potions?
I get 20 health per every 6 seconds. So, how long's it been?
So that doesn't last forever. So
It
probably
lasts for a
got maybe
minute.
4 or 5 rounds. Yeah, you got 4 or 5 rounds left of it, I think.
Okay,
So
you had 2 rounds in combat, so
But we
Shouldn't that
don't
be-
necessarily
yeah.
want to be
Oh, right. So
going in without
well,
that,
yeah,
right?
yeah, you could. So all right. So give it 7 rounds left then. So I think you did it. Did you do it before the fight? I don't remember. Or did you do
No.
it?
did it during the fight.
All right. So get well, it depends how long you want to stay out for. If you want to rush straight into the temple, or you want to wait until that runs out, you'll get if you wait all the way, you'll get 160 hit points back. I think.
Okay.
It's down to you all.
I'm happy to wait.
Take a minute breather.
Yeah, I'll take a minute breather.
Can
All
Gideon
right,
have
what's
a
the-
quick chat with Tarman and Aidna? He kind of puts his hand on Tarman's shoulder.
Yeah, she's sort of like clutching at her chest at the moment. She's saying, "Oh, it's feeling cold. Something's wrong. The trespasser."
I'm so sorry. This is kind of, I guess it's quite loud in the fire and everything.
Yeah.
He kind of looks at them both and says, I know this isn't what you want to hear, but we need your help. I know there's not much probably left in either of your tanks, but it's now or never.
Aidmir stands up and says, "No one comes to the Frostbleed Peaks without a fight."
I mean,
And Taman says,
Damn, that's aggressive.
I came here and you didn't murder me.
"Well, I like you." Taman says, "Yeah."
Oh, so you're cutting out.
I think you said yes,
Says-
of course, though.
Yeah, yes, of course, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna have to find a way to bury all these. He looks and there's obviously like kids and stuff. These people. But
Yeah.
now's not
Courtyard
the
is
time
a scene of horror.
Illyrio. Aaron. How are you doing?
Yes. Illyriel shouts over and says, "Could be better, but I'm doing all right. I'm ready to go." And Erin
Aaron moves.
runs over to you, Mona, and says, "Erin, Erin, moving up. She says, there's something going on in that temple. Something awful."
Yeah, something awful. We
You
should
see,
go.
like, the fog swirling.
During that minute, I'm going to be offering Roxon my access to my 4 potions of healing if he needs them.
Yes.
I don't know
That'd
what he
be
has
the 9,
himself.
the high 9 healing because we're out of combat.
You're out of combat for now. Yeah.
Yeah,
This,
so they're 9
It's
each, aren't they?
10, 2d4 plus 2, so max would be 10, right?
Oh yeah, it's 10. Okay, so I'll just chug all of them.
that gives you a minute. It's a minute to chug it if you're out of combat.
That's definitely
Alright, so
doable.
if we want to chug multiple, then you'd need to roll.
Yeah.
What do I need to roll? I'll just roll the potion.
Yeah, 2d4 plus 2
Yeah,
for each
because
one.
it's if you just do it as an action, it's the regular roll. But if you take your time in drinking it,
So it's a 2d4 plus 2. Yeah?
then
Mhm.
yeah.
Oh fuck. Hang on.
Whilst you're doing that, this rock flies down and goes over to Hammer of Charity's body. Says, "No,
Keep doing that.
our chieftain." He also says, "Arnax, he's inside. He's been captured."
Oh, of course, fucking course he has. Great, wonderful. Ah,
What is your name? To the rock.
I go by many names, many you cannot pronounce.
Okay. I'm gonna call you Beaky.
that goes by many names.
But I go by Hightower.
Hightower, fine. We need your help as well. Please, avenge Hammer Charity.
I preferred Beaky.
I'm not actually sure I can fit through the temple door.
Can you cause a collapse on the top or get in somehow?
There's like a big whirling tornado at the top of the temple. He almost got killed in that earlier.
True.
And he's sort of like he's looking quite scared to fly at the moment, and he's surrounded by fire, and he's just like gonna get up and hover and just sort of go over there. I will call for aid.
Okay,
Perhaps.
maybe get these maybe get some of these monks out of here.
Yes, good idea. And a few monks sort of just start climbing on the back.
Hypothetically, does the temple, like, there's a great big tornado coming out of the top of it. Does it look like an open roof temple, or?
An open roof temple? No, well, it's kind of open roof now. Where at the center of the roof has been sort of torn up. But no, it's mostly a roof.
I was just asking in the case of, say, a spell like Meteor Storm or something like that.
Well, I mean, there is enough cover that the meteor storm will probably, hopefully, get just stopped by the roof of it. It might destroy the roof.
Right, okay.
But there's clearly something going on in there. All right, so you've had about a minute, all of you. You're going to line up, are you? To enter?
Yeah, it's going.
All right,
I'll
you're...
get the carpet back in that time from Gideon if he...
Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah. Your overcharge Monarch runs out.
Is my credit 1,000 glibness?
If it's a minute, then yeah.
I think it's 8 hours, isn't it? For an hour.
Hours.
Oh, well, no then. No, it's only been about a minute since the fight.
Right, okay.
Is glibness concentration? It's not, is it?
No.
No, the math.
No, fine. Oh, I was like, why can I hear the Bardley music? And I realized I could hear it through my headphones. Is this coming out of my laptop? How long does Crown of Stars last?
That's
Crown
an
of
hour.
Stars, it's 1 hour.
Okay.
It's not concentration. They're both hours.
And you still have concentration on that, do you?
Neither of them are concentration.
Oh, no, yeah, of course. Yeah. All right, so everyone's ready to go in, are they?
Yeah, Gideon still has
Yeah.
his magic armor on, by the way, just for now.
Okay, cool. All right, so entering into the temple, the doors open. You see there's a strange calmness as you cross the threshold compared to the crazy weather outside. You watch as the vortex is completely silent in here, looking more like a dark tunnel. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put some calm music. The vortex is completely silent in here as you cross the threshold, looking more like a dark tunnel of some sort. At the bottom of the dark vortex, lying on the floor in the center of the room, in some sort of magical glyph or circle, is an ancient tome with dark leather pages. And you watch as all of them are riffling thousands of times through the book's content, one way and then back, as this sort of dark energy seems to suck all the power from the local area, as this sort of like these dark shadows are being pulled from the temple into it. In the front of the vortex, there is a light blue shimmer, a wall of you see it, Gideon and Erin and Chinook. You notice it's a wall of force. Which stood behind it, at the other far side of the room, is a magister wearing formal lecturer's clothes, so sort of a nice black suit with gold trimmings, with dark black hair and a neatly groomed beard. And Gideon, you recognize him as the magister that you saw a very long time ago, the magister you took the book from, Grand Magister Killian Black, leader of the Arcanum of Lavar. By his side, sat on a large throne, is a smirking demon, standing tall with red skin, or sitting tall, I suppose, who speaks, and you recognize his voice as Aaron's. He says, just He doesn't say that.
Just
Oh god, I've got a fly in my throat. Sorry. Just in time, all of you. I have to say, I didn't quite expect you to come at me so brashly, but that will all be forgiven soon. Please forgive my use of this form. I dislike it too, but when my mortal flesh is so easily torn apart, you will certainly understand. He also says, I know you understand, Scrimshaw, pointing to the fact that you had recently true polymorphed as well. So this is what you see. Oh yeah, you also see Miss Farrow, or her true form, with Arnax stood in front, his sword around Arnax's throat. Arnax looking a bit beaten up, sort of looking a bit, like he's been nullified. All of his like beard and twigs and leaves sticking out are all sort of like drooping and dying. He's got more of a brown color over him at the moment than bright green. And he looks up weakly and says, "No, get out of here! You can't fight them."
Gideon takes a step forward and kind of puts his hand out and says, Arnax, no!
Aaron steps forward and says, "Yes, the druids, the true leaders of this world, they keep us all safe and they keep our nature green, our crops flourishing. What would happen to the Frostbleed Peaks if I was to kill him now? I'm sure that you wouldn't be able to survive the winter. You need someone to break the frosts, don't you?"
You are such a dick. Like, the biggest dick I've known. And I've known some pretty big dicks. You're an asshole.
Well, I'm glad that you feel that way. Well, all of you coming here right now, this has made it very easy for me. It means that I think you're all the people in the world that I wanted to kill. So, well, he sort of like takes out a pocket watch from like a sort of magical bag of holding on his waist. He looks at it and says, "And Grand Magister Killian, how long have you got left?" And he takes out a pocket watch from his coat and says, "I think we've got about a minute." And Aaron says, "Excellent. Well, I hope you all enjoy the fireworks. It'll be interesting to see a god die."
No.
Well, let me get this straight. You're about to murder a god because you want people to like you.
No. You understand that I'm thinking about a legacy. I've done things and I fucked them up. But to be in the history books as someone who's killed a god, well, that would certainly provide me with some entertainment. And also being the person who destroys the the planet-born dead as well.
You honestly think you can do that on your own?
I'm not on my own. I've got all my friends I need here.
Can Gideon prepare like maybe with like a kind of with one hand, a disintegrate?
You want to
for the wall of
prepare
force?
it?
Well, kind of ready the action for a moment notice.
Sure.
Someone disintegrate this wall so we can kill him already.
Or just dispel it. Can you just dispel
Or
a wall of
dispel it.
force?
I don't know how it works.
I think Gideon's just waiting for the moment, but like I guess.
I mean,
Now
they
is the
said it was a
moment.
minute until
Okay.
this shit goes
Right.
down, so...
Aaron Shadow just walks forward as you're sort of like working it out between you, and he grabs Arnax.
Alright, can he?
Oh,
As he
can't.
grabs it, can he do it?
Okay, I can't
Yeah, let's
dispel
roll
magic.
this shit now.
Yeah, you can't dispel magic on a wall of force, apparently.
This is god. It's just be careful, guys. Hang on, just a sec. For some reason, it didn't have the initiative on my screen until I rolled initiative on something, and then all the initiatives for everything else popped up.
Yeah, that's a thing that can happen, but it only comes up with the initiative for everything on the DM's side. It doesn't show up for the players.
That's so
It's a
annoying.
bit
I've
odd.
cleared it. Hopefully you'll be able to see it now.
Are we good now for that?
Yeah.
Let me just roll mine again and I'll put 6 back on the thing.
Sure. Oh yeah. So get yourselves ready, everyone. This is going to be an interesting fight.
Aaron rolled so low.
Yeah, your grand moment, and You've been waiting years for your grand moment, and then you roll a 7 on your initiative.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I could go through this. I mean, I could.
Got almost as many NPCs now as the party members. Jesus Christ. These big campaigns, everyone's friends with everyone. Is that everyone? I think so. Who rolled that natural one? Mona, are you on their property? Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Alright, is that everyone ready then?
Mhm.
Yes.
Alright, so watching as Aaron Shander grabs Arnax by the scruff of the neck and begins to drag him towards the tunnel. Roxon, you're off the mark. What do you want to do?
Hold on. Didn't Gideon prepare the disintegrate, and then I said, "Can I do it?"
I'll let you do it now. Yeah, go on. So you're
Okay.
disintegrating the wall.
Yes, please.
Just gonna see if Killian is within 60 feet now. Alright, that goes through. The wall disappears. You watch as you fire your finger out. A sickly beam of pale light. I'm just gonna... Can I just have a look at the spell description?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, a disintegrate spell destroys the wall instantly.
Yeah. I was just making sure it was transmutation and not necrotic.
Oh, okay.
All right, Roxanne, it's your turn. You watch as the wall disintegrates, turns into sort of like arcane, shimmering lights as it falls to the ground.
Okay. I'm going to rush forward to here. Re-rage. I know the condition's still on there, but it would have dropped.
Yeah. Go on then.
So I re-rage. Can I try and grab Arnex off of Aaron?
Yeah. So Arnax is held by both Miss Farrow and Aeron at the moment.
Okay.
So-
Well, can I just try and like grab a hold of him myself?
Yeah, you can. You'll be against both their strength though.
Oh.
Not combined. Just, you could break. If you
Yeah.
break both, I'll let you pull him away.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Make an athletic check then.
That man. He can't do it. No one can.
Yeah, you should it. Miss Farrow has regular strength, but got a natural one. So you grab Arnax and you just start to yank him, and it's like a tug of war. Everyone has him by one arm. Miss Farrow has him by his leg, and you're just pulling him. But I'll let him take a
yeah.
tiny bit of damage for that.
Yeah. Okay. I take it I
All right,
can't do anything else this turn.
You've got him grappled. That was an
Okay.
action, and you can move him up to half your movement. But
I want to
depends how much-
throw him.
Depends how
Oh
much
my
movement you've got.
None. I have no movement left.
Okay, so is your action to
I
rip
want
him
to
off?
throw him back toward everyone else, so he's a bit safer.
Yeah, so you'll have to do that with your next action.
Okay. All right. Well, at least I've got hold of him.
Yeah, you've got a hold of him, and you're ready, and you're raging. So,
Yeah.
all right, it's Killian Black's turn. Gideon, you recognize him. No, I don't think anyone else recognizes him except maybe Aaron. He just sort of goes around here and takes a bit of cover, pokes his head across, and says, "Yes, you all get an F from me."
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
He's going to cast Cone of Cold.
I'm going to counterspell.
Alright, he'll counterspell you back. Level 3. What level were you counterspelling at?
Regular level, so that would be a level 3.
Okay, so he counterspells at level 3, so your counterspell is nullified.
Oh wait, is it done?
Are you counterspelling, Gideon?
I will, yeah.
You used your reaction actually this round
Oh,
to
fine.
yeah
Okay.
to thingy the thing. So that gets yeah. All right, so Cone of Cold. Let me just. Why is this? Hang on a sec. Why is that doing that?
I'll counterspell. I'll counterspell
You're
as well.
counterspelling.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that goes off then. That's fine. Killian Black sort of pokes his head out and says, "Well, very well. I see how it's going to be." Erin says, "What is this madness?" She's gonna fire a ray of frost at Aaron. to try and get him away from Arnax, and misses. Brilliant. Right, Chinook.
I'm gonna run over here to get a better line of sight on Killian, and I am going to throw out one of my Crown of Stars motes.
Okay. Tell me what you get, by the way.
That
I'm
will
just going to put the book here, so that's what's going on.
that'll be a 22
22. That I think that hits.
for 30 radiant damage. So that was my bonus action, I believe.
Was that Aaron?
No, Killian.
Oh, Killian. Oh yeah, that is him. Yeah. 30.
And I'm going to use my action. Sorry for the
Sounds like an ice cream van.
ice cream ban. And I'm also going to throw out a phantasmal killer on Killian as well.
Okay.
So-
What save does he have to do for that?
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. He has advantage. 22.
That just makes it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, that's your turn, Finnock.
Yeah.
Alright. Scrimshaw.
Okay, I'm going to fly on over to Killian.
Okay.
I'm going to throw my Hexblade's Curse on him. And
Right.
I am going to start wailing away.
Okay.
That's a natural 1. Good start.
I think that misses. I think that
And
misses.
another natural 1! Brilliant!
He's lucky. Yeah, he's lucky here.
Well, great. That's that's it for me.
Excellent.
Scrimshaw probably looks very sad right now.
Alright, Illyrial. Il's gonna run up and what's she gonna do? She's gonna she's gonna cast Bane on Killian.
It'll be all 3 of them, right?
Oh yeah, Bane. Yeah, she's gonna cast Bane on Aaron, Miss Farrow, and Killian. So that's gonna be a D4. I'm just checking. Does Bane have
It's
to
a
be a
charisma
D? Does
save.
it have a D4? It is a charisma save. Yeah, I thought so. All right, Aaron. Ka. Oh, he fails that. D4. Miss Farrow. 27. She passes.
Does
And
does Miss
then-
Farrow still seem weakened from the previous fight, or she?
She seems to have healed up a fair amount actually
Okay.
in that time. Yeah. She seems to have a bit of like a regeneration thing going on. And then Killian, he passes as well. All right, Gideon.
Right. Can Gideon? Gideon's gonna move 10 feet. Can Gideon like jump out a little bit? No, I'm not gonna do that actually. Can he come up to here and cast anti-magic shield?
Anti-magic field.
What's it called? My mind's gone a bit did-I, sorry. What's it called?
Anti-magic field.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the right. Yeah, that's right. Yep, anti-magic field.
Isn't that on you?
It is right. That is on me. I'm moving this way, so I'm 60 feet away from Gideon Black. But
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not
that's
doing
right.
that. Actually, hold on.
So you're
Yeah.
putting it on. You're putting it on
Yeah, I'm
yourself.
putting it on myself. Yeah.
All right. So anyone within 10 feet of you,
That's fine. I'm gonna move.
they're
again.
magical stuff to the sides. All right.
Yep. Does anyone? Does it go off?
Yeah. No one's counterspelling you as of yet.
Okay, and then Gideon's gonna go 20 feet. So
Does that make my motes disappear?
Only temporarily.
They're within it. And the
Yeah,
area.
whilst you're within 10 feet of Gideon, yes.
Okay, cool. So, and then Gideon's going to move forward to here. So now he's kind of moving a bit closer. And to be honest, that's probably it. And he's going to shout to Killian, "Did you miss your book?"
Fuck.
He hears you say that and he laughs and says, You seriously don't think you actually stole it from me, right?" "No, I was after your father." Right. It's Miss Farrow's turn. Now that she's no longer holding on to Arnax, she is going to attack you, Roxanne, with her sword.
Okay.
That's a 19 to hit.
I have 19 AC. That's very
Yes,
frustrating.
Just hits. So that's 25 slashing damage, half to 12.
Yeah.
And then she's going to punch you with her gauntlet. And that is a 30 to hit.
Yeah.
That's 29 bludgeoning damage, half to 15. Half
Yeah.
to 14, sorry, 14.
Yeah.
Plus 16 necrotic.
Okay.
And can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Alright, so
Save.
you take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Didn't you take one before as well?
I
I
can't
think-
remember.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, so you have 2 points of exhaustion now.
Great.
Which is, I think, your speed is halved?
Yeah, probably.
Speed halved, yeah. And then you also have disadvantage ability check. So that last ability check should have been a... Oh, no, that was a save, sorry, not... Yeah, sorry. Right, and then that's Miss Harrow's turn. Alright, Taman's turn. Taman is going to leap forward. And she's going to try and grab the book. She says, "No! We have to stop this!" So she's going to run one more forward. As she touches it, you watch as her hands begin to turn black and she begins to shake as she touches it. She needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Alright, she passes it for now. And you watch as she sort of falls backwards. Not having taken any damage, but like looking like she's really shook up. That she, it's like she's seen something. Alright, Aidmir is gonna press forward. Is gonna shoot at Miss. She's gonna shoot an arrow at Aeron, and that doesn't hit. And then she's gonna fire another one at Miss Farrow, and that one doesn't hit as well. Brilliant.
We did
It's
some
not really-
crazy damage today.
Alright, Aeron. Aeron is going to laugh. As you
That's his action, right?
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna laugh at you. Alright, he's gonna make 4 attacks on you, Roxanne.
Yeah.
So he's gonna bite you.
Okay.
29 to hit.
Yeah.
There's 19 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's gonna claw you. Oh yeah, sorry, 19 half 2, that'd be 9.
Yeah.
Alright, he's gonna claw you, natural 20.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be 40 damage half to 20. And then he's gonna mace you.
Yeah.
32 to hit. He's hitting pretty well today.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's gonna be 17 bludgeoning damage halved to 8. And that's plus 21 fire damage. You got that?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the health off.
Cool. And then he's got a tail attack you, 22 to hit.
I'm going to word, sorry.
For disadvantage.
Sorry, what are
Thing
you
will-
doing? Because you're in the anti-magic area.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure this isn't an actual like magical thingy, right?
It's not a spell, but I think it. Yeah, let's have a look. What does it actually say?
As you learn how to use your wit to distract, confuse, and otherwise sap the confidence
Yeah,
and
got it.
confidence of others.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay, so so he needs to subtract. He needs to subtract 1d12 from that.
All right, make a d12 roll then, please.
Okay. 1d. I remembered finally that I could do this.
Oh.
Oh,
We're not doing
20.
too hot today.
yeah.
21 to hit.
Yeah, that still hits.
All right, that's 35 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
So that's half to 18. Is that
17.
right? No, 17. 17.
I will add one more hit point. back.
If you survive on 1 hit point, then you'll know.
And that's Aaron's turn. And he shouts out at you, Scrimshaw, and says, "And you, my final piece. Oh, it will be fascinating to see how you respond to this." Morna.
Oh wait, I clicked on the wrong thing. I'm gonna go up to Killian Black and start attacking.
Okay.
I'm also gonna yell, "Someone disintegrate the book!" Or use your anti-magic to get near it. There's nothing I can do. Does a 22 hit?
22 does hit.
Can he make a con save?
Yeah. How much damage is that? 18.
Yeah, 18.
Okay, con save.
Question as well. Can I see that Aaron is... This is not his true form. He is...
Yeah.
he is
he's
normally
true.
just like a human and... Or sorry, elf, and then
He's an
this
elf,
is... Yeah, this is...
that's a 7 on Killian Black's part.
Okay, so he's stunned.
Okay.
Woohoo. So this have advantage. Oh yay, extra attack. So that's all my attacks
Yeah.
with advantage, so do you want me to add up the damage? Where you got
Just
it?
doing it now.
Yeah.
I'm just doing it now. Thank you. Alright, yeah, lots of damage. He seems to be resistant to a lot of your bludgeoning damage. As you're as you're whacking at him. His coat seems to be absorbing it. There's something in his coat which is magical. But he is still quite hurt and he is taking damage. So that's that. Alright, Arnax. Arnax
He
is
can
going
just like I will just let him go if he wants to move. FYI.
if you want to use your action to chuck him, you're welcome to. He's gonna he's currently held by you, and he says, I'm surrounded by scary people."
You're gonna have to toss me.
Okay. Okay, I'll use my reaction to throw him.
You're up next anyway, so it's not like you
Yeah,
got
I'll
anything else.
use it to throw him behind me. To
Alright, make
safety.
Make a strength check
Okay.
or athletics.
Into the pit.
Athletics.
Make an athletics check. Yeah. Alright, so I'll say that goes 20 feet, right? Yeah?
Yeah.
So you grab him, you throw him over your waist, and then he gets there. He's like, "Thanks." And then he turns himself into a squirrel.
No!
And then he sort of runs over here for safety.
Help me!
He's not doing well. He might die in a round if he's not careful. So he's just he's recomping. He'll be alright. Alright, Roxanne, it's your turn. Top of the round.
I believe we have some unfinished business. I'm gonna hit the big bitch.
There are two bitches.
Boom.
29, that hits.
Yep. So 20 damage. I guess I'll just hit him again.
Alright, go for it.
Hey.
That's 20.
Nice.
Nice.
24 plus
and
your...
then brutal critical.
Yeah,
Ignore
extra
the rage,
burn.
obviously. But yeah.
Yeah.
And you get an extra attack, right? Because
And
Great
yeah, and an extra attack. No. Do I?
From Great Weapons Master.
I didn't do Great Weapons Master.
No, it's a different part.
it's just an automatic.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use the bonus,
Let's just
bonus
hit
action.
him again then. 23.
That hit. All right, yeah, you're slashing into her. She's starting to look like she's getting a bit hurt.
Nice. Finish her.
All right, Killian Black's turn.
Is stunned.
He is stunned. Yeah, so he is not gonna remain stunned. Boom. Aaron. Aaron is gonna move out of Gideon's anti-magic field, and she's going to cast Dispel Magic on the book. Dispel Magic, level 3. You watch as Erin points out of the book, arcane magic shooting out of her finger, and as the book is riffling, it begins to slow down as she focuses. But then there's like the beam of arcane light that shoots out of her finger towards the book. Suddenly a shadow begins to whirl up it, almost like a spider sort of crawling up a piece of string, and then latches onto her hand. And she begins to take a bit of damage.
And dies.
No, she's not nearly dead yet, but she seems to get hurt a bit by it, and the Dispel Magic fails. Shunnock.
I'm going to run over here so that I'm not in Gideon's thingy. And I'm going to use my bonus action to fling one of my motes over at Pharaoh.
Okay.
Crown of Stone. That's a 30 to hit for 28 radiant damage.
Hits.
I am also going merely because I think it's funny. I'm going to cast Otto's Irresistible Dance on Shanda. Because I just want to see him dance. I just think it'd be funny if we just, destroy him while he's doing like the cha-cha slide or something.
Does that count as a charm?
Hang on.
I think it's not a charm, but it doesn't work if they're immune to charm.
Yeah, he's immune to charm.
Say. Hang on. Yeah, he's immune to it. Fuck.
Yeah, so you point at him, and he sort of like it almost begins to take him over, and then he sort of just relaxes and says, "No, Bard, not today."
You're a bitch. Loves you. And
Alright,
that's
is that your turn then? Alright, Scrimshaw.
Okay.
Advantage.
Yes, I'm going to hopefully not get 4 natural ones this time. I'm going to cast Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
Get all my stuff up, fully buffed, and lay into Killian. 33 to hit. Oh, and that's a 19, so it's a critical hit.
Okay.
So that'll
Are
be
you gonna smite?
that plus 1d8 plus 2d8. So that is a total of 35 add 9 is 44. And yeah, I'll drop a smite. That's the law, basically, right?
Yeah.
So 6, 12, 8. So
If in doubt,
88
drop a
points
smite.
damage.
Oh yeah. All right. How would you like to kill Killian?
Right, so first, it's just kind of running in, it's almost like just like stumbling, it's like attacks going wild, maybe looking towards a bit distracted by Aaron, and kind of just take a breath while he's like holding still and just kind of vertical slice the radiant energy, sort of just burning his insides as it goes down.
Like a lightsaber.
Yeah. And as it comes down, I will use Accursed Spectre to... actually... So I can see that Aeron's true form is still an elf, right?
I mean, he's true polymorphed, so
So I can see.
it's
So
been
with
over
with
an
Bitch
hour.
Sight, I can still see his.
You can still see that he was originally an elf.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In which, yeah, I'll say.
This technically counts as his true form whilst the spell's going, I think.
Is it illusion or?
quite hard.
I think it's still transmutation magic, right? Because it can still be dispelled and stuff.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I'll save that actually, but I shall move my Hexblade's Curse onto Lady Farah and
Okay.
move over to her and make my second attack.
All right. As you enter Aeron's reach, he's going to use a reaction to attack you
Oh, okay.
with his tail. With his tail. Not that tail.
Oh wait, tails here. Ow.
That's the 30 to hit.
Is that with? Oh no, he doesn't have disadvantage.
advantage.
Roxon hasn't crit him, has he?
He
Hasn't
has
hit him.
minus
Has he?
D4. But
Oh yeah,
that's-
minus D4. On D4. That's 27.
That is my AC, so that hits.
Okay. That's going to be 20 on you, Scrimshaw.
Okay.
Alright. It's your turn still.
Yeah, attack on Lady Farah. That's a 19 to hit.
19. That hits.
Okay.
Actually, she's going to use a reaction to parry you
Okay.
because you have hit exactly on her AC. Reaction.
Then shall not go through.
Alright. Next.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Alright. Lyriel. She can't quite get to you without walking through the. Hang on.
The Wall of Doom.
The Wall of Doom. No, in that case, Illyriel is going to throw out a banishment on Aeron. She's just going to try it. Yeah, 25. Now Aeron gets it. Illyriel's like, oh, I tried. Alright, Gideon.
If I move in, does the hex go? Probably. Would Gideon know that? So if I move to
Does
the
the what?
right, the dispel magic over Pharaoh, would that make the hex disappear? It would, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, Gideon's going to move to here then. So it doesn't get Miss Pharaoh,
But it does get the book.
but it does get the book and it does get Aaron Shander within it.
Alright, so as you cross over the book, because it's some sort of like, it's more than just a magical effect. There is a magical effect going on, but it's an unstable magical effect. So I need you to roll a D100, please. As you walk over the book.
Okay, hold on, I did
Oh,
it wrong.
right.
No, that's not right.
Sorry, I
That's-
always gonna say it's D1. Wait, just roll R/roll
Slash.
D.
Slash R.
I'm gonna roll a D100.
D100. 80. Okay, so you cross over, and there is a sudden like crack of thunder. Everyone within 15 feet, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
How many feet?
God.
Sorry?
15 feet.
15 feet.
Oh, I'm fine then.
You're okay.
Would I get the advantage from danger sense from this?
Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw. 10
Maybe.
and natural 20.
Jesus.
So many people have to do dexterity saving throws. What? You could have given me some notice, Gideon. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. So anyone under 20, which includes it,
We're the only
gets
piece.
dragged towards the vortex. So Matt, so Gideon, Illyriel, and Aaron dragged over here, and you also will take 69 damage.
Nice.
Actually came out to
It's Gideon has spell resistance. So I'm gonna half that.
It's not a spell.
Oh, what is it then?
It's just sort of being crushed into a wormhole.
Sounds
It's,
like magic to me.
it's like bludgeoning damage. Is it all magical damage that you take off?
Yeah, all magical damage is resistant.
Oh right, that's fine. I'll allow it. I mean, it's yeah, fine, whatever. It's not really magical damage. It's more like being crushed. But I'll allow it.
Does the anti-magic field do anything to Aaron?
Well, Gideon needs to make a Constitution saving throw now, right?
Okay. Hold on. I just want to check. I might actually have advantage on this because of improved edge.
So that's 69 damage. What was that half to? 30.
I've done it. I've done it.
Yeah,
I
so
think-
34, and then half 34 is your DC.
Yeah.
So 18. So you have to be 18.
Okay,
Keep
hold,
concentration up.
17.
hold on. I
17.
have advantage on saving
I've
throws
got
against
Warcaster.
spells, and does that count?
No, that's not. It's not a spell.
So it's not.
Do you have
Damn it.
Forecaster?
Sorry, Constitution. Did you say? You did say that. I thought I had Warcaster, whatever it's called, but that's Gira, not Gideon. That's what I was wondering.
Okay, so that fails. So that drops. So for a brief moment, you do watch as the anti-magic field sort of like shows Aaron in his true form, but then sort of crashing in the center, it drops, and then it pops out. And you'll now also all need to make wisdom saves because you're touching the book.
Is that a spell? Oh my god, what's up with these
Sounds-
rolls today?
All right, you are paralyzed. Because well,
Oh.
you're paralyzed as you're sort of holding onto the book. Illyriel is fine. And Aaron Shanda is. Let's have a look. Bear with me, everyone. Sorry, this is
That'd be
complex
good
stuff.
if he was
Sorry?
paralyzed by
That
his
would be
Aaron-
constitution.
Aaron got a 26,
Damn it.
so he's okay. Right, Gideon, yeah, at the end of your turn, you're paralyzed, having been thrust towards the book in the center of the room.
What a fabulous turn that was.
Yeah, this is some bad rolls going on here, but alas.
Cool. Next,
Right,
yeah.
Miss Pharaoh's turn. She is going to. She's not going to cast. She's going to use her Well of the Forgotten ability.
Oh, that sounds.
All creatures within 30 feet need to make a charisma saving throw, please.
Ah.
I think Roxanne is inspired as well.
I don't. Am I?
I just think you all completely forget to use my inspiration
I can't
As-
hear.
here.
I
Huh.
usually put the bardic
Yeah,
inspiration on the token.
I think Roxanne used it last.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, it did. Yeah.
All right, Scrimshaw, you take 53 thunder damage.
Oof.
Roxanne, you take half of that, so that's going to be 16. No, that's not right. 26.
Ow.
Lyriel takes 26. Gideon, what did you get
On the charisma save, sorry.
on the deck?
On the dex save,
On the
you broke up.
yeah.
Sorry, you broke up again there.
It is a charisma save.
Charisma save. 15.
15. You take 53 thunder damage.
And
Oh wait, did you say it was thunder damage?
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Don't I have a thunder ring? It's finally ring of thunder resistance.
Uh,
So hang on, what was it?
So
53.
get back 26. Take back 26.
I'm halving mine, yeah? Spell damage.
Nice.
This isn't a spell, I guess.
Like I knew wearing this would come
Thunder
in
damage,
handy.
isn't it? I mean, I'm happy to add on, but just like, I assumed.
It's an ear-piercing wail, so it's not actually like a spell. It's like just a really loud noise. It's thunder damage as well, so no, I'm sorry. All right, and that's her turn. And then, Taman. I do this all the time. All right, Taman is going to pull Gideon off the book. Needs to make a athletics check. Natural 1. Oh my god, what's going on?
Cursed rolls.
All right. Well, because Taman's touching you, she also has to make a wisdom
Would it just be one attack? Because it would just be like a shove.
save. She's trying to grab Gideon, like to pull. I'm just doing a wisdom save to see if she gets paralyzed as well now. Oh my god, she does. Okay, there's like going on here. People touching the books and are paralyzed. Well, it's like an electricity thing. Gideon's touching the book. Taman's trying to pull Gideon off, and then she fails the wisdom save with an 11. So it's great. Aidmir is gonna just duck around here, next to Morna for safety, and she's gonna say to Morna, "Ah, I was so worried." As she fires a couple of bolts off at Miss Farrow. Hits with the first one. 9 piercing. Alright, Aaron. Aaron laughs. Yeah! You tried! Well, now we'll see who tries. He's gonna attack Roxanne from behind. 28.
Yeah.
24 piercing damage, half to 12.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna claw Gideon. That's a 16.
It'll be an auto crit, won't it?
Oh,
Hey.
yeah, it's advantage because.
Okay, because
I'm going
paralyzed.
to spirit shield that.
Gideon, well, no, Gideon's got magic armor on, so it's presumably the fact that because the magic resistance, what's it called, the magic sphere went down, the things come back up, so he should be fine.
I'll take that back.
If that's right,
Well,
unless that's wrong.
He got a 16, but he has advantage. So it's 24.
No. Oh, we got the advantage 24. That's fine. That's the
Yeah,
then.
I do give
That
you
does.
the spirit shield.
Plus another 2d8. Alright,
So
so
you're
you
break- you're
take.
breaking
That's
up a
going to
bit.
be.
I knock it
Yeah,
down.
hang on. That's going to be 10 slashing damage, taking into account Roxanne's spirit shield.
And Aaron takes that as force damage. The 13.
And then. Aaron is going to use his mace on Illyriel. 29, that hits. 40 damage, Illyriel is down.
Oh, shit.
And then tail attack. On. Fuck it, Gideon. Disadvantage.
And the minus
17.
D4.
17 just hits with the 17 AC.
Oh no,
Hold
there
on.
isn't a minus D4 anymore, is
Oh,
there?
I just want to check that's right.
No.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a hit, just.
Okay. Plus another. That's going to be 35 bludgeoning damage. The crit. And then he is going to fly back 20 feet.
I'm assuming
And you've
Rock's
already
gonna
used
get
your-
an opportunity attack, right?
I
Oh, he uses
I-
reaction on
I
spread
use
shot.
my reaction to
Yep.
spread shot.
He's gonna run back and fly back and stand on top of the throne and says, "A throne for a king, and what a sight! Blood always is spilled on the coronation of the greatest." Morna, it's your turn.
I'm going to go and pour a potion of healing in Illyriel's mouth.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2.
That's 8, 9.
9. Alright, Illyriel awakens again, like lying next to the book. The sort of silent tempest, the silent vortex of spirits and shadows pouring into the book. Next to her, she wakes up, no longer concentrating now.
And then I'm gonna move over here, and that's my action, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Arnax is going to run over here.
Andy tonight.
Yeah, he's going to drop his squirrel. bit. He's going to cast... Guardian of Nature. Do you watch as he chooses Great Tree? As he gets bigger in size, and all the little branches that are poking out of his beard and the little animals that scurry within him, the branches begin to turn into large tree trunks as his skin begins to turn wooden, and he becomes a bit taller. And his staff begins to grow into like a large club, and he's gonna use the rest of his movement to just move forward a bit, shouting, "You destroyed my nature! You will die, foul wizard!" Alright, top of the round, Roxa.
Okay, I'm going to hit her with my weapon.
Alright, make an attack. 24, that hits. 18.
Cool. And hit her again.
Okay,
It's reckless.
18, that hits. Yeah, 18
Cool.
damage. Okay, she's starting to look pretty hurt.
That's me.
Killian Black is dead. Erin. She is going to... Oh dear, she's seeing this, like, conga line start to form.
Conga, conga, conga.
She really doesn't have that many, like, high-level spells left. Jesus. She's gonna cast... Oh, I don't know, actually. She's gonna cast Wall of Fire, I think. Just to separate the... Actually, no, you know what, she's not gonna do that.
Yeah, I was just thinking Pit Fiend.
Yeah, no, that was my thing as well. Alright, she's gonna cast Haste on Roxanne.
Woo!
Roxanne, you can save us! So she's concentrating.
I'll try.
Alright, Chinook, it's your turn.
Quick question. If I was... Does Wish remove the usual casting time of a regular spell?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's just an instant cast of whatever spell you want. Below 9th level.
Okay. I don't know if this is gonna work out well, but I feel like we need more mates, so I'm going to wish up a planner ally.
What?
Planner ally.
Oh,
Just more things on the board. Let's go.
Mike is just so angry right now. You can just feel it.
Can you post the thing in the link in the description, please?
Yeah, sure.
It has to be one
So-
of the longest spells of the game.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I'm just going to try and bring up the most powerful angel I can with it. Pretty much. And send it
Okay,
up.
so the components, the wish spell uses the components, but this, but you have to still convince it with a sort of payment. So it depends. If you're willing to do something later, this can be like a post-campaign little one-shot of a mission if you want to like really help out this player out life.
Yeah,
But you,
sure, that'll be fun.
Shouldn't, what do you say when you make your wish?
I kind of make a plea, I guess, to the trespasser that, look, either you help us out here or you're dead, everyone's dead, the world is dead, we need your aid. Please, for the love of fuck, send someone to help us.
Alright, you begin to watch as all the shadows in the room begin to elongate, all pulled towards the central flowing vortex. As the arcane magic shoots out from your mouth and your sort of desires and intentions, as you say, I wish, the magic begins to pour out and shoots right into the central vortex as you watch as all the shadows begin to sort of like vibrate and shake, as almost as if there's some sort of like really deep, low rumbling. Out of the top of the sort of domed roof of the temple, you watch as there's this like dark cloud which begins to descend from above, and you begin to watch as a very injured but angry woman begins to rise down from the ceiling above you all. Morna, you recognize her as the trespasser herself.
Oh, shit.
Fuck yes!
She's looking very, very injured. She begins to say, Chinook, I lend you my services for now.
Thanks!
I'll roll initiative for her, I guess. Alright, she's on 9. Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to throw out Crown of Stars mode at Pharaoh.
Okay.
Crown of Stars. So that's a 26 for 12 radiant.
12 radiant. Okay, yeah, it clangs off her armor. She's starting to look injured. In between all the bits of armor, you see like black sludge begin to drop out and onto the floor below. And as the sludge hits the floor, it begins to get pulled towards the vortex that Gideon and Tapman are in.
Yeah, I should be on 2 motes, by the way. Mine's reading as 4. My token.
Okay, cool. Yeah, thank you for reminding me. They didn't design that very well. Alright, Scrimshaw.
Okay, I'm just gonna look over to Illyriel and like be like, you got, like, look over to Illyriel, it's like look over to Gideon, it's like you got that covered.
Oliveriel's like, I'll try.
Okay, and I will continue laying into Lady Farah. 26.
Okay.
She is undead, right?
She is.
Okay, that is 46 damage.
Okay. How would you like to kill Miss Farrow?
Yes!
I'm struggling to actually imagine like what her form really is. It's like a big sort
It's
of
sort of-
armored
imagine
hulk
a-
it's almost like a Death Knight,
armored-
but more
yeah,
spiky.
like sort of a large death knight, but underneath where the skin would be and the body would be, you can just see it's like this viscous oozing material. Like she's like a black pudding under there or something.
So you know, like with like a lobster claw, where you might like break it open and try and get the stuff out from inside. Just like that, but with the armor, just like shove the sword under, and then like use like put the sword on my shoulder and like use the legs to force it up and crack it open.
Nice.
Gross.
All right. So yeah, cracking her open, all the ooze just like it turns almost into water immediately. This black liquid just instead of holding itself up in some upright position, it just splooshes onto the ground and then slowly is dragged towards the vortex and the pages around. Shanda says, "Oh, more sacrifices for the book."
I shall move my Hexblade's Curse over to Aaron and move up to him and use my second attack. Natural 20.
Yeah.
So let's...
He's going to, as you move into his area, he is going to attack of opportunity.
Okay.
That misses. Right,
okay.
Go ahead.
Let's throw a smite on there. Okay, that is 86 plus 21. That is 107 damage.
All right, yeah, slashing into Aaron. You feel your old master reel back as you slash him with a Tara. Somehow, the spirit within you is just like screaming out in rage. Probably to do with the origins of your spirit and how you're created. Something within you is motivating you to just wail at this guy. It's starting to look hurt.
Okay. I take it by that he is not concentrating on True Polymorph.
No.
Okay. Alright, that's it for me.
Okay. Alright, Illyriel, because she is close to the book, has to do another wisdom save. She fails. Illyriel, as she's scrambling up, she is pulled by the vortex in, and she is now paralyzed.
I thought you said you had it.
I didn't realize there'd be so many save or suck mechanics in this fight. Okay, Gideon. You need to make a wisdom save for me, please.
Oh no.
Are you joking?
No, Gideon.
How many natural ones has been in this fight? My God. Okay, Gideon. You feel you're absolutely awake during this moment. Your body is completely frozen up, but you feel your arm burning in agony. There is this sort of like just shooting pain from just touching the book, and you see your other hand begin to fray and blacken, like what happened the first time. But you take a number of damage.
I think he's downed, is the answer.
Yeah, I mean, you've got 2 hit points left, so let's just see. Yeah, 39 damage.
It's down.
Alright, so Gideon is unconscious. You're no longer paralyzed.
Hey!
Hey.
Silver lining.
Silver lining for everyone.
Talon can move. Yay.
Alright, you watch as Miss Farrow's like body gets sucked into the book, and there is this sort of like wave of black energy shooting out. You watch as the trespasser is hit by it and is sort of like fighting back to try and be is currently like in the process of being. I know, yeah, I get it. The trespasser is being pulled in by the book currently, but she's going to use her favor to the trespasser is looking is very hurt by this whole situation. She's going to go over She's going to fly over to Aaron. Aaron Shander! You have tried too long to gain my power. And she points at him and he says, you know nothing yet. And she's going to point at him and he needs to make a save. You watch as this black smoke begins to shoot out and wrap itself around Aaron. And Aaron begins to be held by it. And at first you see that his face is like, huh? And then then you watch as something within him begins to vibrate, and this sort of like light begins pouring out of his chest. It seems like radiant light, which seems to be like blocking the trespasser's aura and her shadowy potential. And you then watch as the trespasser herself, her eyes open in shock, and says, "No, what did you do?" And Shanda says, "You know nothing yet." As suddenly he looks up, and this like radiant golden light begins to shoot out of his mouth. You watch as all the shadows in the room just begin to disappear as the trespasser just like is reeling back from this explosion. Scrimshaw, because you're within 10 feet of that, can you make a dexterity save for me, please?
How dangerous does this look?
It looks pretty dangerous.
I'm gonna use. I think. Well, I'm gonna use Ring of Evasion.
Okay.
To succeed.
So you pass. So you take. So you take 25 radiant damage.
Okay.
And the trespasser takes 55. And you watch as she's blinded by it. She says, "He has the light of a god inside him. How did he cope? How did he manage this?" Shanda basically says, "You know nothing, all of you. You know nothing about power. And especially you, Scrimshaw. Soon I will have what I wanted all this time. I will have her." Taman, paralyzed, wisdom save.
Is she no longer paralyzed though? Because Gideon's not paralyzed.
Gideon's still touching the book, he's just unconscious.
Oh.
Natural 20 though, Taman, so she's no longer paralyzed. And she gets to... She's just wondering about whether she wants to try and... She doesn't have any healing things. Like, Gideon, I don't want to touch you again because I'll get paralyzed again. Taman rushes up and dashes. She's going to attack Aaron. Okay, they hit. Does a fair amount of damage. You recognize her fighting style, Morna. It's the same as yours. Aidmir's turn. Aidmir is going to... No,
Oh no.
she knows it. No, she knows what's going on. She was going to cure wounds. She was going to cure wounds Gideon, but she doesn't want to touch him because she's seen what's going on. Natural 20 on Aaron Shando on her longbow attack, though. So that's good. Alright, that's her turn. Alright, it's Aaron's turn. Aaron, again, now he's got this sort of like radiant aura around him. He says, "Yes, now it's time." Can you hear me in there, Pharaoh? Can you hear me? You hear this sort of booming voice coming from like the riffling of the book and says, "Yes, I think I've got the hang of it." He says, "Take it away." But meanwhile, whilst he's fighting, he is going to use his... Oh, sorry, this is taking a while. He's going to cast Hold Monster. So that's going to be... He's going to hold Monster on... He's going to do it on the Trespasser. He's just going to ignore you, Scrimshaw.
The Trespasser will have advantage because of Avenger. Or Itara.
I think she has advantage anyway.
Okay.
She's a god.
Extra advantage. It's mechanically no different, but it makes you more confident.
Because Trespasser currently has quite a big negative. She fails. Alright, well, in that case, Aaron is celebrating as the Trespasser is sort of held in front of him. A god for my consumption. This is what stories are made of. Alright, Mona.
We're gonna run up here. I'm gonna. Or maybe I'm not.
Alright, make your attacks.
God damn it! I got 1 and a 2. Does
Yeah, the
29 hit?
29 hits.
Can he do a con save?
You shall. 31.
Passes.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Arnax. Arnax is going to run up and... does he have healing word? Can druids even have healing word? No, he doesn't. He does have mass cure wounds. We're going to use that. Up to 6 creatures are going to get 26 healing. Gideon, 26.
Woohoo.
Illyriel, 26. Roxon, you get 26.
He gives some to the trespasser.
Scrimshaw gets 26. Yeah, Arnax will give 26 to the Trespasser. And Taman will get 26. That'll be it. Okay. And Arnax begins to sort of kneel and says, I'm not sure how much else I can do. Roxon, top of the round.
I can't get there.
Get in. I'll uncross your face now.
I can't
Do you
get
have
there.
that
You're all in the way.
The trespass is sort of like incorporeal. You can sort of
Oh,
step
can
on
I
it.
go? I can be inside.
She's also more than two sizes bigger than you, so can occupy the same space.
Oh, there we go. I'm now inside. I will Great Weapons Master this one, actually.
Might even say you're trespassing in her space.
You motherfucker! You motherfucker!
24?
24, that hits.
Cool. There's your damage. Again.
Okay.
That probably doesn't.
That misses, unfortunately.
Okay, and I get one more from Hayes. There.
29, yeah, that hits. So that's going to be 25 damage. Okay, yeah, slashing into him. He's starting to look pretty rough. He's about a quarter by now.
Okay. That's me.
Okay. Aaron is going to run up to you, Gideon. Being revived, Gideon, you're still touching the book. So at the start of your next turn, you're going to have another wisdom save.
Yep.
But Aaron is just going to aid you. Actually, I'm not sure how she can do that without touching you. She's gonna cast Mage Hand. She's gonna, yeah, you know what? She's gonna cast an Unseen Servant. She's gonna get that to help you out.
Cool.
So you'll have advantage.
Okay.
And she says, "I hope that helps. I'm not sure what else I can do." All right, Chinook.
Alright, I'm first of all gonna run over here. Another note over to Shanda. So
Okay.
that's a 26 for 21 radiant damage.
Mhm.
21. Yeah.
Okay.
And seeing that he cast spells earlier, I am also going to throw out a silence like back here, so that it gets him but not Scrimshaw. If that makes sense.
Sure. Yep.
Cool. I am on 1 mote remaining, and that will be the end of my turn.
I'll just say the silence is there.
Cool.
You're on 1 mote. Cool. I'll just put it as that. All right, cool.
Disgusting.
Scrimshaw.
Okay, just gonna wail on him.
Okay.
27 to hit
27 hits.
for 50 damage.
Christ!
All right.
Ow.
Another attack. 24 to hit. 55 damage.
Okay. Right, your second slash, the rage of Yara in your heart, slashing at Aaron, his pit fiend form evaporates. A sort of like radiant glow shoots out around you all as it disappears, and you see underneath Aaron Shanda, regular form.
Feel bad beating up an old man.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Yeah, I think that's it for me.
Oh, hang on. Sorry, I need to put his new.
Hmm.
At turn, he was on 7. So he goes after 8 men. Alright, that's your turn then.
Yep.
Cool. Illyriel, getting up, is going to run forward. She's going to say, "Trespasser, take my power." She's going to cast. She's going to cast. Greater Restoration on the Trespasser.
Nice. Yes.
Oh, actually, you know what? Illyriel is paralyzed, right? She needs to do a wisdom save.
So
She doesn't get it.
Fuck.
yeah. As I was going to say, I think we determined before you can use lesser restoration for paralyzed.
Yeah. Well. Yeah.
Though,
well, she is
doesn't matter
paralyzed.
now
She
then.
can't use it on herself.
Yeah.
Sadly. All right. So she takes 55, and Illyriel is unconscious.
Fuck. Fuck. Not good. Very not good.
All right, Gideon. You have a Wisdom saving throw with advantage.
Yeah.
17. Unfortunately, that's not enough.
Oh my god.
Now you know how rock salt feels.
So that's 54 damage, Gideon.
I think that's pretty bad.
Yeah, Gideon. Again, this book, but now it comes to Miss Farrow's turn, who has been absorbed into the book, and you hear her voice, sort of like saying, "Yes, I feel it." As suddenly the book begins stops, the pages stop turning, and Gideon, the last thing you see as you go unconscious is the book ends on a page that you saw a long time ago in another one of an evil book that refers to a dark creature that absorbs the life of, that feeds off the life of gods, which Miss Farrow seems to be transforming into. There's the book explodes, and Illyriel and Gideon their bodies are sort of tossed back. You're not going to take any damage from it. And Erin is also going to be tossed back as well. And you watch as oozing out of the pages, an ooze that has been upgraded with the shadowy energy of, probably hundreds of dead, as well as a god that is being siphoned into it. There you go. You watch as this oozy monster shoots out of the book and begins to take over. I'm going to use Miss Farrow's initiative for that one. The first thing it's going to do is going to make an acid lash attack against Erin within 10 feet. 17 acid damage. Yeah, it's like this sort of like sloppy sound. An acid lash on Chinook, 21 to hit.
That will hit, yes.
Okay, so that's going to be, if Roll20 is going to do it, 20 acid damage. And then 19 on Onyx. Alright. The Trespasser now needs to make a save because in the presence of this creature, you watch as the Trespasser is being sucked into it more and more. She's beginning to fade. But she will use the last of her power, I think. She's going to use the last of her available power to fight this creature. But what she's going to do is she's going to attempt to banish Aeron.
Is she not still held?
Oh yeah, she is.
Richard, shut up.
She needs to do it. She doesn't.
Richard, you fucking rules lawyering bitch.
Hey,
Well,
wait.
it's only fair.
If you say it for things that benefit you, you have to say for things that don't as well.
Stop using your fucking facts and logical arguments. God damn it.
All right, so yeah, so she's still held, paralyzed. Yeah, and she unfortunately doesn't roll high enough.
Yeah, she's gonna die.
All right, Taman. Taman is going to just wail on Aeron and say no, as Aeron is laughing with glee as the Trespasser is currently being.
Laughing silently.
That's actually. Did Aaron make concentration checks when
No, I don't think-
Scrimshaw hit him? Because those would have been big ones.
Uh,
DC 25 and 27.
Yeah, you're right. So- oh yeah, that fails then. All right, okay. So the Trespasser isn't held. All right, so the Trespasser is going to do what she was going to do before, and that's going to be.
My interruptions giveth and taketh away.
Yeah, it turns out that it was just completely neutral. Roll 20's acting so slow today. Jesus.
My food just got here, so I'll be right back.
Do we have a
Yeah,
break?
let's take a 15-minute break because it's starting to get late.
Okay.
So let's come back in
Alright.
15 minutes,
Okay.
and then we'll try and do the rest of this fight.
See you in
Alright, thank you.
15,
Thank you.
Russian spammers.
Yeah, thanks for being patient. I know it's just All right, welcome back, everyone. I will put the music back on, so prepare yourselves. All right,
Oh, it
so
never
just before the
stops me.
break, we started the fight. I have done Aidmir's and Taman's turn. Now we're on Aaron's. I did that in the break because I don't want to do more boring turns. All right, well, Aaron, standing before you all, now revealed his true self. Reaches into his coat and says, "Exactly what I wanted."
He is in a
trespasser.
silence area.
Oh yeah, he's he's sort of like you see him pull something out of his coat. It seems to be some sort of like rod of some sort, like maybe with some sparkling, glowing head to it. He points it at the trespasser. You don't notice exactly what he says. Doesn't seem to be a spell. It seems to be something radiating off the rod. You see the trespasser, her eyes widen. Should I save? Yeah, you watch as the trespasser, as Aaron sort of reaches out and presses something on the top of the rod, as the trespasser, paralyzed, no longer paralyzed. She, you watch as she begins to be pulled into it. You notice, Scrimshaw, that this seems to be, strangely, maybe something that Aaron has created. It seems to be perhaps his own version of an elder box. But the trespasser is whisked inside. And then Aaron is going to cast Misty Step.
Does that
He
have
casts
a
that in
verbal
the
component?
silence.
Oh, he can't. No, is there a vocal component to it? There isn't.
I think it's verbal only.
Yeah, it is. Alright, well, he does. He's just gonna stay there. Right, Mona.
Okay, can he make a con save if this hits? Can he make a con save, please?
Yes, hang on just a sec. Boop, boop, boop. No, that's not right. Just trying to work out. Oh yeah, okay, cool. Alright, con save. 22.
Okay, that beats it. I'm gonna attack again. Can he make another con save, please?
Yeah. Oh, 18?
Ah, yeah, he's stunned.
Okay, you watch as Aaron Shandis freezes up, the trespasser having been absorbed into this homemade elder box of his.
Okay,
He drops it onto the floor.
cool. And then I'm gonna attack again. 30 to hit.
I put con rather than stunned. 30 hits.
And then extra attack. 22.
22 hits. Yeah.
That's my turn.
Cool. Right, Arnax is gonna stumble back from this creature. And the creature's going to attack of opportunity him. That hits. 16 acid damage. Arnax is looking hurt. Arnax is going to cast again. Well, no, actually, he doesn't have Mass Cure. Doesn't have any other healing. He's gonna throw out a produce flame at the monster. He's gonna say, "Over here, everyone! This thing is crazy!" And misses. Brilliant. Thank you, Arnax. All right, Roxanne.
Okay.
You have
I'm-
advantage anyway.
Yes, I always have that.
That's my secret.
I'm going to whack him. So 22.
22 hits.
Okay, and again. 20.
Okay. How would you like to kill Aaron Shander?
Ah, I am going to. Can I let Scrimshaw do it? I know it's not his turn, but just for poeticism.
You can attack
Um,
with without
Well, no, I want to kill him, but
It's okay.
actually, do you know what? No, Roxanne has good reasons to kill him.
Yeah,
So he's gonna.
If you're gonna attack him with an axe, he might die.
Yeah. Okay. Well, he's going to. Well, he's going to kick him so he goes to his knees, and then he's going to say to him, "This is for the Frostbleed Peaks, you bastard, and everyone you've hurt." And then he's just going to decapitate him.
Aaron, like, strangely, even though he doesn't look scared. Weirdly, it's like this. After having done that, he's in such awe that he turns and looks at you, and you just like cleave him with your axe, and he just drops dead as you just like wail on him.
As he dies, I would like to pull the soul from his body.
Okay. Is that a reaction?
I don't think it actually requires anything. It's just once a day. You can do it. Just when they die. Oh, actually, no. Sorry, that's when I slay you. So yeah, it wouldn't work. Never mind.
Yeah, when you slay him. All right, Roxanne, you're done.
No, I actually
no,
have 2 more attacks.
Oh yeah.
Oh damn, I half movement, so I can't actually get to him.
Yeah, but you have extra movement from haste.
Oh yes, that's
yeah, double.
true.
Back to normal.
So I'm going to attack the blob now.
Okay.
Whack. No. One more. Whack.
First one misses. Second one was that 17?
18?
That misses. 18.
Yeah,
Is it? It's 17.
minus...
22 minus 5. Is 17,
Oh yeah,
sorry.
yeah. No, I'm being dumb. Yeah, ignore me.
Yeah, so that misses.
Oh well.
Alright. Legendary action at the end of your turn. This ooze is going to acid lash you.
Okay.
31 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
19 acid damage.
Okay.
Alright. Killian is dead. Erin is going to... She's still hasting Roxanne. She's going to run over to Gideon and give him a potion. Alright, 6 HP, Gideon. And Erin says, "Get up, we need you!" And she's gonna, after that, run over here. Alright, Shunak. Oh, actually, at the end of Erin's turn, this creature is going to Acid Lash Roxanne. 18?
No, that misses.
Okay, 18 misses. Right, okay, Shunak, your turn.
I'm gonna run over here, taking the opportunity to attack a bit. Oh wait, no, it's already done one, right?
It's already done an opportunity to attack this round, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over here, and I'm going to sling my last bolt at him.
Okay.
My character sheet has to open.
Natural 20.
Very nice.
26 plus 19. How much is that? That's 45. 45. Okay.
And then I am also going to throw out a Mass Cure Wounds. For
Cool.
everybody. Oh wait, no, it's got to be a 60-foot radius, right?
Is it
Mass Cure Wounds is what?
30
30 from point, right? So yeah, if everyone's within 60 feet of each other, then you can always do it.
Up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to heal up Gideon, Roxanne. How bad is Arnax looking?
Gideon's 35 feet from you.
Well, it's a 30-foot radius sphere, so it's not on you. You place it somewhere, and then...
Oh, yeah, of course, yes.
Yeah.
It doesn't come from you. Yeah. Alright, okay. Sorry.
How bad is
Arnax is looking pretty weak. but he'll
Lyriel's
probably
down.
yeah. Illyriel's down.
I'm gonna heal up Gideon, Illyriel, Roxon, Arnax, and Aidmir and Tarman. The other two look alright.
Okay. Aidmir hasn't taken any damage actually.
Oh, I'll ignore.
Neither's Tarman.
I'll ignore those two then and heal myself and Mourner, I guess.
All right.
Fifth. So everyone gets 23 HP back.
Do you not want to heal Scrimshaw instead of me?
Oh, I saw his HP bar is larger. I'm gonna do Scrimshaw instead.
Okay.
Did you say Aaron as well?
Yeah.
Cool. And the rest of you are done? Cool. Alright, is that your turn then, Chinook?
Yes, it is.
Alright, Scrimshaw.
Okay, so when Shanda...
Standing above Shanda's body, you see this like makeshift elder box lying on the ground in front of you. The body of your master slain. A sort of strange smile across the corners of his lips as well.
The box, is it staying still, or does it seem to be getting like pulled in?
It seems to be still for now.
Okay. I am just going to run over, well, glide over, and help out with this. Oh, and when Aaron went down, the hex would have moved over as well.
Sure.
So yeah, a couple of attacks. Natural 20.
Just trying.
So, all the stuff. And is this an undead or fiend?
It's an ooze, I think.
Okay, so neither.
Demon. Fiend.
Oh, okay.
I suppose it probably
Ooh.
counts.
Okay, that is 137 points of damage.
Okay.
Assuming it's not resistant or vulnerable to what, radiant, necrotic, force, or slashing.
Not from magical damage.
Okay. Second attack.
Okay.
27 to hit.
7 hits.
Another 40 damage.
Yeah, slashing into it. It seems to sort of ooze. It seems your sword goes through it, and it sort of like recoils, and screams. It sort of like seems to be a god that is beginning to construct itself, almost like a god of oozes that has been ascended through this process. It doesn't have the elder box within it, but it has taken a lot of power from the trespasser.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn then, Sure.
Yeah, that's it for me.
All right. It's going to use its last legendary action to eject slime at you. Can you make a dexterity saving for me, please?
For everyone, or?
No, just Scrimshaw.
I'll use the Ring of Evasion to succeed.
Okay. That's going to be 22 acid damage. That's it.
Okay.
Gonna take the negative effects. Alright, is that your turn then?
Yep.
Alright, Illyriel, now awake, no longer paralyzed. I have seen death, she says as she stands up.
Welcome to the club.
I have seen the face of death, and I reject it! She's going to cast Banishment on it. Level 4. It is going to use a Legendary Resistance. So it's to your left. Illyriel goes. Maybe next time. Alright, Gideon, now you awake. Yeah, seeing this creature.
Okay, Gideon's gonna kind of look around and just see what's happened. Kind of adjusts his hat slightly. And a little smirk crosses his face. He smashes down on his time gauntlet and casts time stop.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, you see your clockwork hand begins to slow down as everything begins to slow down in the room around you.
Okay,
Seems
cool.
to be going very fast.
So I'm gonna roll. I guess I can just click it or do it. Nope, I can't. I have to do it manually. 1d4 plus
1d4.
1. Cool. So that is 3.
Okay.
Okay. So on his first turn, he's gonna cast delayed fireball.
Okay.
At
I'm not sure if you're going to be able to place it anywhere that doesn't get someone in it.
it's here, right where I am now, right?
It's going to get you in it.
Well, it's a good thing it's delayed, isn't it?
Yeah, unless you
Um,
move.
Okay, so it's gonna be centered here. He's then gonna cast. So that's first turn. So at the end of the first turn, that's 1 tick up on it.
Okay.
Into the damage. He's then going to cast Mirror Image.
Okay.
That
Delay blast fireball is concentration, right?
is correct. Yeah.
So is mirror image concentration?
I don't think so.
Nope.
No. That's why it's quite good to use, isn't it?
Okay.
And then the next spell he's going to use is I'm just going to knock that down one. Knock that down one. The other one I had in my head, I can't quite remember what it was. Crown of Stars, which is also not concentration. And then
That's the next one. Okay, so how many motes do you have? 8, 7.
hold up,
I think it's 7 by
7.
default.
7. And then
You're gonna move as well, right?
that's correct. Yeah, he's gonna move. And obviously the images come with him. He's gonna move onto Pharaoh's corpse. I can't throw the orbs at the creature, can I?
Hmm?
I
Not
can't throw the orbs at the
Not
creature.
without restarting time.
No. Okay, fine. That's 3 actions he's taken, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So
So
you
that'll
do-
be the.
So you do get 3 full turns with 3 sets of movement, 3 bonus
That's-
actions, 3 actions
that's
as
right.
well.
That's right.
Yeah, and you can cast
and-
the delay. You can cast the Crown of Stars because you've used it as that was your last one.
Well, when you do damage, it breaks the time stop, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fine though because you're going to be releasing the delayed blast fireball and the Crown of Stars at the same
Okay.
time.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Then yeah, that's true. Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah.
So
doesn't
one of
really
them, and then he's going to use his bonus action on the turn he moved to use Echo of Time, back when the place where he stood, makes sense. Which was like here, I think. Let me check that in.
Spooky.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So roll damage for me then.
Yeah.
Oh,
so-
roll an attack on the Crown of Stars.
There's 20.
20 hits. And
25.
Needs to do a dex save on the.
Radiant damage.
Yeah. It needs to do a dex save. as well.
Yep.
18. What's your DC?
Spell save DC will be 19. So it fails.
Okay.
So yeah, 25 radiant damage, and then for delayed fireball, so there were is it 2 and is it the does it include the turn itself? Let me read. I'll copy the paste the text there for you. Wait, that's not going to do. Hold up.
That's to disintegrate.
No, that's delayed fire blast.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, yeah.
So it'd start on the
so-
turn, on that first turn.
Okay, so
Three.
it's 3 tick ups, which is of the 1d6.
That'll be 15 d6.
That's right. 15d6. Okay, I'm going to do it manually if that's right. I think that.
Manually? What, like one at a time?
No, like
Well, I
not
thought
like
you
that.
meant you were going to
That's-
roll dice.
Yeah, I got this. I got them right here in front of me.
I'm just gonna get all my d6s out.
Yeah. Why didn't
No,
that
that's
work?
not. Because you need to do it right. We've been doing Roll20 for 3 years.
I know. I just did r/r space 15 space d6.
No, it's yeah, /r space.
Yeah, I did that.
15.
And then
Roger,
space
yeah.
d6. I've just done it twice, mate.
I don't think there's a space between the 15 and the D6.
Oh, there's not a space. That's fine.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. Right, you watch as it takes the brunt.
It
of
needs
its
to do a dex
explosion.
save. Has it done that?
Yeah, it was 18, so it failed.
Was that for the Crown of Stars or for the delayed fire blast?
There's no DC. It doesn't have to do a save on the Crown of Stars. You
Okay.
didn't.
Fine. Yep. Okay.
So 57 halved because it's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
So 8. 8. Is that right? Yeah, 28. Okay. 28 damage. Yeah, you watch as it singes your face and beard, Scrimshaw.
I don't know where'd that come from.
Yeah, powerful. Yeah, you watch as Gideon suddenly teleports beside you and then shoots a crowd, and this like massive fireball explosion happens at the same time. It's quite spooky to look
It's
at.
like so many things just suddenly happening at once.
Making up for lost
It is
turn.
the Ooze's turn. Gets a bit of health back. Legendary actions back. Right. It is going to. Acid Lash. Roxon.
Mhm.
30 to hit.
Yeah.
Right, 20 acid damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and it's gonna just like ooze through you.
Okay. Ooh. Oh wait, Sentinel.
Yeah, make it attack.
Regular attack.
16 misses.
Damn.
It's gonna push. Actually, they need to make it save. It's like you watch as it just oozes past you, Roxanne. Like it sort of almost oozes over you and through you. Same with Aidmir and Taman. And it's gonna begin to ooze itself into that device that Aaron has left on the ground. So it sort of like is gonna use an action to do that. Well, an attack to sort of just like lash at it. And you watch as the device sort of like it is grabbed by it and pulled into the center of it. And then for the third attack, it's gonna lash. It's gonna lash Arnax. That hits 19 acid damage on Arnax. Good thing. Yeah. Alright. Well, there we go. Arnax is looking injured. Trespasser is done. Taman. Alright, Taman is going to punch this thing and hit. Alright, that's Taman's turn. Aidmir. Aidmir's like, what is it doing? And she hits with one of the arrows, but it doesn't really do anything. And she's gonna step back. It's gonna use a legendary action to acid lash Arnax again. 16, that hits. 22 acid damage. You watch as Arnax is hit by the thing, and he is knocked unconscious, and is drawn inside monster, who begins to feast on it. And that's Aidmir's turn. Aaron is dead. Morna.
Can I try and get the altar box out of it?
It's like inside at the moment. You can dive in if you want.
Yeah,
And go fishing.
I want to try and get it out of it.
Okay. Make an acrobatics check for me. Dive in.
23.
23. All right. So you dive into it. It's sort of like this thick, oozing, viscous mass as you're sort of like pushing through, and then suddenly you just like make your way through this wall, and you're inside a large, empty, black room, looking around. Make a perception check for me.
Oh. 26.
You see about 40 or 50 feet ahead of you is the elder box on the floor. Or Aaron's elder box is like it doesn't look like a traditional elder box. It's more like a rod with like a crystal on the end.
Shanda box.
That is like currently, yes, the Shanda box is currently like glowing, like with some sort of shadowy light.
Can I go and pick it up?
So you're running over there. I'll say it costs half your movement to sort of go through there. So what's half your movement?
35.
35. Yeah, you're gonna have to dash to get over there.
Yeah, I'll use a key point to bonus action dash.
Okay, you get over to it.
Okay, can I pick it up?
Yeah.
Okay, and now I need to get out.
Okay. I'm not sure you have the movement to get out, to get back out again.
Well, I've got another. I've got the rest of my dash, and then I've got another regular dash.
What's the rest of your dash?
So I've got the rest of my dash is 30 because it's halved, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've got my regular dash as well.
Right, because it was like 40, let's say 40 feet from the edge of the wall to the thing.
Yeah, I've got total 210 movement speed a turn.
Yeah, make a roll for me. I don't want to like work out. Just make a dexterity save. Dexterity save for me. Let's see if you roll high, I'll let you get all the way out.
14.
All right, you get back to the exterior wall again within your hand.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn then?
Yeah.
All right, Arnax is currently being absorbed. Oh yeah, Morna, you were actually here. As you get to the edge, you hear in the far corner of the other side of the room a scream as Arnax is being absorbed. That's that. He takes a couple of death saves. Roxon.
Gonna start whacking.
Okay. Oh yeah, sorry. At the end of how many? Oh yeah. So at the end of Arnax's turn, the creature is going to use a legendary action to corrupting touch Morna as she's inside. So that's going to be an attack. 31 to hit.
That hits.
That's 21 poison damage. And then you're covered in slime. So until the slime is scraped off with an action, you're poisoned.
Okay.
And anyone within 10 feet of you is also poisoned. But you're technically not within 10 feet of anyone else right now because you're inside the creature.
And immune to poison.
Okay.
And immune to poison. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Thank you.
But you still can poison other people that are around you, so be careful with it. Alright, now it's Roxanne's turn.
Yeah, I
Okay.
forgot that.
Brr. 23.
That hits.
And again. 23 again.
Okay.
One more hit. 21.
21.
21 to hit.
Okay, that hit. 21 does hit. Alright, it's looking hurt.
Okay, well, that's all I got. I'm all out.
You watch as the slime sort of ran past out, the book is now closed where it was. Killing Black. Aaron is still concentrating on haste for now. She's going to fire a... Oh yeah, sorry, hang on. Alright, Morna, inside, you take all that damage that Roxanne just did.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh shit.
But unfortunately, because Roxxon is outside, you can't tell. Yeah, as Roxxon's like attacking the outside of it, you see Morna from within, just like shoot like bits of acid just like spraying down at you. So all of that Roxxon did is acid damage.
Okay.
And now it's Erin's turn. Fortunately,
don't worry, Mona, I'll get you out of there.
Erin is going to cast Disintegrate on it. Oh no, she can't. She doesn't have that. She does have Chromatic Orb. Fine. She's gonna Chromatic Orb at level 5.
Did the last one hit your attacks?
Yes.
Yeah, because it was all advantage.
Okay.
Alright, and Erin does 34 damage to it. So you take 34 acid damage, Mona.
Okay.
And you watch as the walls begin to sort of like become, like holes begin to appear in it, and you see your friends on the outside. It seems to be like unraveling and starting to really like, yeah. Right, Chinook.
He's
Any
muted.
Chinook?
Yeah,
That's
Zach,
muted.
Zach, you're muted.
Hi, sorry, I thought I was unmuted for a second there. Can I see Morna inside?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 17.
17. As you can see, as it's starting to unravel, you occasionally see Morna's face, like peering out of one of the holes within.
Can I perhaps cast Haste on Morna?
I'm trying to think. I'll allow it. Yeah, fine.
Haste on Morna, and then I'm going to bardically inspire Roxxon.
Okay.
Nice.
That D12.
Yes.
Alright, that's your turn. Is that your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay, Scrimshaw.
So I assume that I don't know that attacks on it are hurting Morna, right?
No, currently from where you are now.
Then yeah, gonna move up and hit it.
Yeah, Arnax is definitely dead by now.
That's yeah, 20 to hit.
20 to hit. That hits.
It's 46 points of damage.
46.
Mona's going to die too.
Do I take the extra from being a fiend?
All the damage it takes, it does to you.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry, it's
kind of
just-
trying to carve out where Arnax was, try and get back to him, but yeah, not aware
Yeah,
of the
you see now
internals.
as it's unraveling more and more. Arnax's body is starting to be just like dissolve, basically.
Wow,
Like
man.
he's starting to just like get completely corrupted.
That's a natural one. I'm going to use a lucky point on that.
Yeah.
20 to hit for another 36 damage.
36.
That'll be it.
Alright, Illyriel. Illyriel is just gonna do a check to see what's going on here. She shouts out, "No! It seems to be doing the damage to the people inside. Be careful." And she's going to cast. She's gonna hold. She's gonna hold a mass cure wounds for when Morna gets out of there. So she's concentrating. Alright, kid. Oh, hang on. How many? Oh yeah, it's got one more. It's got one more legendary action. It's going to use another acid lash on Roxxon as its last legendary action. 27 to hit Roxxon.
Yeah.
22 acid damage. Gideon.
Would Gideon know that? Like, okay, Gideon's gonna use banishment, and I think he's gonna hope that the others won't go with him, because that'd be kind of weird. It might be too hard to do, but let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. So Charisma saving throw, please.
Charisma saving throw.
I think I can cut in words this as well.
Natural 1.
Natural 1.
It's going to use a legendary, just second legendary resistance. Oh, it's got 1 left. Yeah, it's got 1 left. Okay, that's it.
And as a bonus action, no, he won't. He will hold. Actually, as a bonus action, he'll move his echo time 30 feet towards Big Boy.
Okay.
Are you talking about Roxanne or
Both of you.
Are you going to make an attack as well? Or?
No.
Right, it recovers some HP, but it's already beyond the threshold, basically. So it needs to do a check to see if it dies. And it manages to hold on to its form for 1 more round. Right, everyone within it takes some poison damage. You are immune to poison damage, aren't you, Mona?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's gonna be not your problem then, because Arnax is only...
Corpses are also immune to poison damage.
Alright, it's going to use an acid lash on Roxanne. 17. That misses.
17 misses.
1 on Illyrial.
He'll have disadvantage doing that.
Okay, that's 26. So that does hit. 22. Illyrial's on 1 HP.
And she does have resistance to the damage as well.
Yeah, resistance too.
Oh, right. So it's actually she has 12 HP left. And then the creature is going to acid lash. Fuck it. Gonna acid lash Roxanne again. It tastes Roxanne's blood. 31 to hit Roxanne.
That will hit.
22 acid damage.
Ow.
Looking spicy.
All right. So now at the end of everyone's turn, it makes another check. If it fails it will discorporate. But we'll see. Well, as long as it takes damage. So Taman is going to reach in and try and grab Morna. So Morna, you are getting aided on your on your way out. Aidmir is going to. She's going to shoot another arrow at it. No, she's not. She's going to hold. She's going to hold an attack for when Morna's out. Aaron is dead. Although Morna, holding the box in your hand, you feel something strange coming off it. It seems to be some sort of energy. Make an Arcana check for me, please.
7.
Okay. There's something very strange about it. You almost, strangely, you almost hear a laugh coming from within it. It seems to be Aaron's laugh. All right, Morna.
Gonna acrobatics check.
Yeah. Try and
21.
you try and dive out of the as the sort of holes are appearing in it. You effortlessly dive through one. You end up here.
Cool, I'm out. You bastards try to kill me?
I didn't know, I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Cool.
I may have done.
I'm gonna attack it
Okay.
with that.
Aidmir's longbow is going to go off then. Which also hits, natural 20. And Illyrial's healing word, mass healing word goes off as well. Alright, so they all hit. Okay. Morna, you get 9 hit points. Roxon, you get 9 hit points. Illyriel gets 9. Scrimshaw, you get 9. And Gideon, you get 9. That was as much as you could do with that. Right, no longer concentrated. Alright, and then the monster needs to make a check to see if it discorporates. And you all watch as Morna dives out of it. It begins to sort of lose form and begins to just sort of like sputter as shadows begin to peel off it. As you watch as it begins to just melt into the ground. And like sort of thousands of like tiny little shadowy hands start to like crawl out of it as it sort of begins to dissolve. And you all stand there seemingly with peace after a while. Alright, that's the end of the fight.
My God. We did it.
Can Gideon come over and try and revivify Arnax?
Arnax's body's gone.
Oh shit.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. I can get him back tomorrow.
It's not
Are you-
much.
are you
You
sure?
need a bit of him to bring him back.
I'll do the thing that I did for Aaron and Illyriel.
Are you sure? It takes a lot out of you.
Hey, Arnax is worth it.
Exactly. In what's one day compared?
Crossby Peaks need him.
Exactly.
Yeah, but maybe it's a better idea to bring him back after we finish with the
But-
Planet Born
We
Dead.
need him.
What if I die?
Yeah, what if Shunuk dies?
I have to
Morna,
agree.
you suddenly have. Sorry, Morna, you suddenly have this cold wave sort of come over you, and you're looking down at the thing, and you just suddenly it hits you. The trespasser's inside there, but
Yeah.
you don't feel the trespasser's warmth. You feel something else, something that seems to maybe have appropriated that space. There's something laughing, something smug within it.
There's something inside here that's not the trespasser.
Probably best not to open it.
Let me have a look, Mona.
is the book still like not? Is it not doing anything anymore?
Yeah, it's done now.
Well, yeah, we could read the page in the book to find out what's going on.
I'd rather we not touch the book.
Gideon, make an Arcana check.
Yeah, sure.
Having a look at it, it seems like an elder box. It seems like something has been that they've used the inspiration from it, and you saw how it absorbed the trespasser. It looks like it absorbed the trespasser in some sort of in a similar sense to how Hakul was absorbed. But there's something else about it. It doesn't seem. You know what? It reminds you of, and this is. It reminds you of the first, most ancient phylacteries that you researched. It seems to be a way of harnessing and using souls to feed on, rather than just to hold it.
There's some kind of focus on the rod itself that like could be used to channel something from within somewhere else.
I mean, it's got a crystal on the end, and sort of looking up into the crystal, you see this sort of like whirling, shadowy mass. But you're not quite sure what that means.
I'm not fully sure what this is, Mona. It reminds me. He kind of looks a bit what about phylacteries and the kind of stuff you want to do to become a necromancer, but I suppose in Thessanian terms, it's not like a battery. At least that's what I think. Maybe if is the book behind him?
Yeah.
I mean, while everyone's doing whatever, I'm just gonna have a read through this for a couple of minutes.
I'd rather we not touch it.
Well,
Also, going over to look at the book, the page it's on, all the pages now seem to be completely wiped clean. There doesn't seem to be any writing on the pages itself. And like looking down and maybe even like cautiously just like tapping it to see if anything happens, it's just the book has been dispelled.
This is a lot of junk now.
I guess
Um,
whatever's
So-
in that book is now. I mean, it could be in there. It could be gone. I don't know.
If it's a phylactery, we need to destroy it.
well, no.
No, because then we'll destroy the trespasser.
Or
And
Could-
destroy Shander.
Yeah, but we can take Shanda.
could release the trespasser. We don't know.
I'd release Shander as well.
But we could take Shanda.
Not in this state.
I mean, if
Not in this state. Why don't we go to bed?
Shanda died smiling,
How many times do we take him? Honestly,
I
like,
think he intended to be in there.
and if we leave it alone, he'll just use it to come back, and then we'll kill him, and then he'll be in there, and then he'll come back, and then we'll kill him, and then he'll be in there.
Presumably he would have known that we would get hold of this. So whatever we do with this, he would expect us to kind of, he's anticipating that we try and let him out of it. I assume.
Aaron says perhaps he thinks that we'll be too confused as to know what to truly do with it.
Then we destroy it.
But how?
I don't know. I could wish it into the sun. I could. I don't.
We're not destroying it. It's got the trespasser in it.
And it's got the worst, most evil madman inside it. He deserves to die.
Taman
You-
says, and you would destroy a god to kill a man.
Your God created your entire faith around keeping people like this dead. Do you honestly think your God would smile on being kept alive for this?
What if we go in after him?
How?
Into a realm of his own, Aaron says. Who knows what mad realm that would be? We would have to be sure we could kill him there.
And
Well,
it could be a realm made up entirely of his own rules, his own design.
Powered by the corpse of a god.
It would be too dangerous. We need to destroy it from the outside.
Taman says, if we want to keep the trespasser alive, that is our option. We go inside. I think Shanda, he knew that we wouldn't destroy this whilst the trespasser has a chance of living inside.
Which is
But-
why we do it.
But over time, he will feed on the trespasser. He will become stronger. He will absorb her power for his own. He could feasibly even become a god of his own.
Which means
Taman turns to you, Mona. Mona, you were chosen by the trespasser as her champion. I think you should decide what happens to this.
I think we take a rest and then we go in after her.
I think this is foolish.
Well,
Chapter needs to die, and we need to be sure he dies.
how
if
can
we all
be
die-
sure, how can we
you
be
know-
sure he dies if we don't see it ourselves? If we cast this thing into the sun or what have you, it could just release him.
And what if we all die in there? And he devours the trespasser, and then he's let loose.
Us all dying is a risk that we take every day.
It's not just us, though. He betrayed entire worlds, slaughtered populaces because a girl rejected him. Who knows what he'll do to this world?
And if we break the prison, then he may escape anyway. The only way I think we can be sure to finish him off for good is if we follow him in there.
I disagree.
Well, then
Should
don't
we
come.
Take it to a vote? Should we take it to a vote? Or what? Says- I
Funny.
think that
I imagine this is exactly what Shander wanted. Us to be arguing among ourselves at a time like this. Funny.
yeah, you look over at Aaron Shander's smiling corpse that has been sort of almost mutilated by Roxon's axe. Even now in death, he seems to be taunting you, his body at least.
Can I just search his body?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
12.
Going through it, he seems to be wearing a very nice cloak.
Just nice
you see
or magical?
seems to be magical of some sort. You'd have to do an investigation check. Sorry, a identify on it. You see around his neck there seems to be this gem encased within a sort of magical casing made of gold. The gem seems to have cracked in half and broken. Whatever was inside that gem has been used. But you also notice that he has on his feet these sort of winged boots.
I'll remove the boots and chuck them to Roxon.
What are these? I mean, I know they're boots, but why are you giving them to me?
Well, they've got wings.
That
Seems
is
like something
pretty
you could
cool.
do with.
I'm not sure they're my size though.
Just imagine Roxon being like 8 foot tall with tiny, tiny feet.
You know what they
They're not baby feet. They're not baby feet.
You know what they say about people with small feet?
Small socks.
Yes, wear small shoes.
Big rocks.
Erin walks over to the book and says, "Is it true that such a book could do this to a god?"
Well, we just saw it happen.
What sick power!
Maybe don't get too close to it, just in case.
It seems to be inert now. But I have heard stories of these books. Once they have been used, they take a number of time. It takes time for them to regain their magic. This, I'm sure, will soon become readable again.
We destroy it.
It might be days, it might be months. This cannot be destroyed in any normal way.
So the
We will have-
demi-plane.
Yes, we will have to hide it for now, until we work out how to destroy it.
I'll open the demi-plane and chuck it in.
Okay. Aidmate goes over and embraces you, Morna, and hugs you.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Aidmate says.
Sorry about what?
Trespasser.
Yeah. But we have to rescue her.
Hey, Aid man, big brother over here.
Yes, Roxanne. She says, what if she's truly gone?
She's not truly gone.
How can we be certain?
We have to find her. We have to try.
And if she's gone and we're trapped in it,
She's not gone.
how do you know?
I can feel her.
Can you?
I stand with Morna.
You know,
I'll do what you want.
I used to think the same way, Shunak, but the last few months have taught me anything is. Sometimes faith is all you need in the people you care about. Because.
Men killed.
What's that?
Faith gets men killed.
Maybe, but so did power and logical reasoning, apparently. So, what the hell do I know?
Gideon, your other hand is really aching. You look down, and although it hasn't spread that far like last time, like the tips of your fingers on your good hand are blackened slightly.
Like, it's getting worse at all?
No, it seems to. That's as bad as it's got.
Gideon doesn't make a scene about it. He just notices it and keeps it quiet.
If it's what the group wants, I'll come. But if we lose and he's free, I want everyone to know the souls of this world are on your head.
No pressure.
Yeah, no pressure.
We face worse odds.
Tyre were obliterated for this madman.
Yeah, Taman says, there's something strange. I have never felt such a anxiety before. I've never felt so alone. The monks, and she rushes outside.
Trespasser was nearly dead.
What would happen if you released, he says this kind of closely to Shunak, if you released a call in that box? Quite funny, wouldn't it? Just carries on sauntering over to Killian Black.
I don't have the box, I don't think.
Yeah, Killian has a magic cloak on, didn't he?
Yeah, Gideon kind of looks at the cloak, whatever the cape, whatever it is, on him.
Yeah.
He sense some kind of residual magic, and he also as he leans in, he says, I don't think death's good enough for you. And then he kind of props him up slightly, and basically when we have a long rest, Gideon can is there any chance he can do a short rest kind of before it, so he can use arcane recovery?
I'm gonna need a long rest.
And when he does, he wants to use his magnificent mansion and throw Killian Black's body through the portal.
Okay. All right.
So-
Well, yeah. So I is the plan to have a long rest and then follow Aaron
Yes,
through?
I think we
Yeah.
we basically
Yeah.
just did a long rest, didn't we?
No, Richard, look at.
Didn't we finish a long rest 2 minutes ago?
Well, yeah. You're gonna have to spend the rest of the day sort
Rest
of.
of the day.
You can
Yeah.
spend the rest of the day fucking around if you want, and then you gotta have a long rest.
I cannot fight.
So it'll be tomorrow morning if you're gonna have a long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I honestly don't think Shunak would be any use whatsoever
Okay.
in his current
Son's nearly on his deathbed.
Yeah.
Can take some time to identify their stuff as well.
I also need to attune to those.
All right. Well, I'll let you all discuss what the plan is then over the week,
Yep.
Alright.
Cool.
and we'll come back to this next week then.
Right.
Yeah, the potential realm of Aaron Shander, almost god. Something he seems to have died with a smug grin on his face, as if something he had planned this. All right. Well, thank you all for coming. Thanks for playing.
Thank you for doing it.
Right, yeah. Thanks for the game.
Yeah.
See you next week, Russian spammers.
Cool.
Bye, Russian spammers.